Nope.
So
If they cap this map though, then they're up by a best of three. They secure the first best of three.
yeah.
So Kick will need to pull out all the stops again to actually pull up a defense.
Well, we'll see what happens now on the other side of Watchpoint
Interesting.
Gibraltar.
They're going with a bit of a switch up. Oh no, they're back to the Reaper. He's back. It's the Reaper again.
There's one
I
person not
really
in the
love
game.
that Reaper.
Someone's disconnected.
Fnatic Stefan has a bug that's fairly common where sometimes it doesn't let you in the game, but you can invite him later. So I think they should be okay.
Yeah, they've got a minute to deal with that. Hopefully all the sounds are good now, ladies and gents, in chat. Of course, we were messing around with volume settings and stuff, so hopefully me, Oplad, and the game are now in perfect harmony. I believe the game is still comfortably maxed out at 100. Let's go ahead and just triple check that. Yeah, it has. So not much we can do about that, but we can at least reduce our voices to compensate. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the brunt of that and get to hear some of the delicious death and destruction going on as Fnatic prepare to attack. We have got Stefan back in the game.
Kick really insists on not running this Mercy. Like
I don't know,
they're
man.
not running it again, and I feel like they're just gonna end up switching to it again and not having ultimate, at a key moment
Well,
or something.
to be fair to Kick, maybe they are intending to switch to it, and they're not switching to it because it's a mistake. But I just wonder what benefits it brings them in the first 3-4 minutes of the game.
They're using Zenyatta again, which is okay to stop the Pharah flying up, and it's fairly safe on this first section of the map, but they also don't have a great target for the orb. I mean, Reaper is, pretty dangerous with the orb on him, but I just not having that Mercy just seems like it's so tough without it.
Too easy on the Diva, trying to go with the flank. It is pairing up with the Mercy here. Stefan also helping out with this aerial battle. I just love this combination with Diva and Pharah that Fnatic have been playing. They've been so effective with it so far. And I mean, I haven't seen this Zenyatta really shut it down yet.
I mean, it's just shut down Lucio so far, so
Yeah, that's
that worked out.
pretty good comic caster timing there, to be perfectly honest. And, well, Diva getting a couple of hits here and there. I don't know, is this going to end up paying off? Again, I still think without the Mercy, it just feels odd not having the knowledge that at the end of this attack, you're going to be able to res and go at it again. It's kind of like your get-out-of-jail-free card is no longer there. You just got to be prepared to play like that. And it just gives Fnatic more chances, you know?
Yep. And both teams just pop their Lucio ults on bottom. But Fnatic still has this res in their back pocket, and, Kick is not on the Mercy, so even if the fight goes poorly for them, they're still going to come out on top.
And there we go, Fnatic coming through. Yeah, I think you've just summed it up quite well, actually. Oh, hang on a second. We have sneaky Ruler. Wow, very sneaky, actually. Not even firing a couple of shots. Oh, he's looking for McCree. He's found McCree. Very nice. That could have been very awkward. Valuta, of course, very strong on that McCree. And Ruler smelling the rat and sniffing it out. So what you just said, Oplad, you had... You might have a situation where, to be honest, the Zenyatta does a great amount of damage and you're able to prevent that aerial assault, but is it really worth your opponents being able to come at you twice thanks to the Mercy ult? It's not a question of whether you can beat their team comp. You effectively have to beat it twice.
I mean, the Zenyatta has other issues too, just because he's so squishy. His ultimate's awkward because you want to play in a very safe position, but you have to go into like the melee range to actually use it. So he's just kind of an awkward character to play, and there's a lot of characters that kind of shut him down.
Well, still more defense coming out of here, and desperately trying to stop this. Ruler at the moment, I have to say, doing an okay job on that Reaper.
Just kind of wasted his ult there, though, and hit no one with it, but I guess
He's
it
been
did
running
kind of
around very
delay the
effectively.
card a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's that consolation.
Oh, almost... oh, wow, and Lucio actually taking him out there. Almost within sight of the Mercy and got a little peek in. But Winghaven now on the payload, managing to get it to the checkpoint, and we have 6 minutes left for Fnatic to try and take this map and secure the first match point here in this best of three.
I mean, that wasn't too bad from Kick. If they can just scrap a little more time in this hangar area, it'll be interesting. But they're definitely playing that aggressive style. They switched off to quad on Pharah now, so they're going to be controlling the ship a bit more, and they also have that Mercy to kind of boost him.
I actually quite like this. I like the idea of just trying to take that aerial dominance away from Stefan, who's just enjoyed that so much. High Noon coming out. Valuta trying his best to get that off, but I think... Did he actually get killed before it went off? I couldn't tell because Stefan died. I want to say he did.
I did not see, but whatever Fnatic did forced the Mercy res there, so they have that res advantage again. I think they're going to get a little aggressive here. Make sure they wipe some of these guys and push some more cart time. Although they have the Zarya ult, so it's going to be interesting if they can wipe.
Stefan with an absolutely beautiful mid-air shot there, taking out the opposing Pharah of Quad. And now, well, 4 out of 6, no, pardon me, 3 dead at the moment for Fnatic. But look at how coherent, Fnatic are. K1ck at the moment at half strength. They have got ultimates on both Pharah and Rula though, and you know that's actually a lot of potential damage. But when are you going to sneak in to get them off?
Yeah, Fnatic knew Rula was behind them in the ship there, so there's no opening for him to actually go and get his ult off, even though they were literally all stacked in the cart.
I think the key really when you're on even a McCree ult, when you're on a Reaper ult, I think Pharah, good example, but potentially with the Wombo combo, you just need to find the space where you have the first second of your ult uncontested. Once you're in position and no one's sniping you off before you start doing damage, it's really hard. Especially, for example, McCree. You don't spot it in time, you die. Pharah, you let her, start the ult for a second or two. Really difficult to come back from that. But just getting into that kind of sneaky position is so difficult. And we have the Lucio ult now on defense for K1ck, trying their best to break this position, not to let Fnatic get too close in the first place.
Yeah, they're kind of using it there to empower their Pharah, to protect her while she used her ult. But there's a good Diva Matrix that kind of stopped it from Ice Belt.
And Mercy still continuing to do good work behind. Morta finally going down, though. Taimu is also dead. There is the ultimate coming out of the Reaper. Rula doing good work. And 3 members of Fnatic now dead on the defense. Is this going to be enough? I don't know. Where's the payload? Is it moving? Okay, it's not moving. It's actually going backwards at the moment. So that's a good D there from Team K1ck.
They managed to clean Fnatic out. Now they just got to do that same thing for 5 more minutes and they'll be okay. I think the teams are pretty even in terms of their ult timings right now. Although Mercy ult's probably coming up quicker for Fnatic. So I think Fnatic's going to try and get in there. Although K1ck is playing very aggressive. Kind of keeping Fnatic off in their spawn.
Yeah, I also note that Micah on the Lucio there was basically 1v5ing, waltzing into enemy territory, just trying to buy as much time away from the payload as possible, keeping Fnatic behind that payload, and just forcing it to stay in the same place. I heard High Noon. Where is High Noon? And there we go. Ooh, wow, very nice. 4 members of K1ck killed there. Is that going to be the play that pushes this game over the edge?
Yeah, I think it might be time for some tank spam on on the part of K1ck here. That was a good combination of aggression and ults there with the speed boost and then the Lucio ult and the High Noon.
Oh, and there's the res. Rula coming back into things. Rula's going to be able to do so much damage here. Too easy, so squishy outside of that Diva skin. And here comes Lucio as well. Both of them going down. Back up to the payload destination. Where is the rest?
Still the res. There it is.
There we go. And see that's the problem.
Rula's ready for it.
This is why you need that Mercy. You finally think you've won a team fight. You guys are busy high-fiving each other. And then all of a sudden the res comes out. You have to do it all again. So, it's so powerful. Like, how can you not have it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, Rula was ready for it with his ult there, but Too Easy was ready for him with the Diva Matrix. I think Too Easy is probably a little tilted, though, because he got the Diva Matrix off, but I think 2 of his teammates still managed to get killed by the Reaper ult, which is a little frustrating with using that Matrix ability.
Too Easy at the top, still... well, once again, you've just seen how effective, actually, Fnatic have been at aerial dominance, and I feel like I'd say over the last couple of minutes of the game... oh, hang on a second. We have an explosion coming up there alongside a High Noon. It didn't actually do too much, though. Only Reinhardt's dead. Oh, wait, no. Pharah's down as well.
That was a nice Reinhardt ult, but he didn't get the Mercy, so K1ck got the res off.
What reses do... wait, hang on. What ults do we actually have available? There was the Reinhardt ult from Mystic.
Morty just got his Mercy res, but he just got picked off, so I think K1ck's actually going to be able to defend here for a little while longer.
I wish you would listen to my my vision for a sec, but we actually just heard "Justice reigns from above." It was the perfect Pharah death timing. I hope everyone on stream got that. I don't think there's a better comic timing for Pharah to die there. That was beautiful. And right now we have Ruler with the ultimate available, Quad also with ultimate available, so plenty of justice to be dispensed here. And Taimu on the Mercy means that Quad will be able to get a good amount of purchase there. Stefan trying to shut that down very quickly. Let's take a look at what this aerial battle looks like.
Mystic with the Reinhardt.
High Noon!
Picked up right away.
All right, so one more High Noon there, and Stefan, oh, very nice, winning the aerial battle just there in the end. Yeah, that was very, very good.
I mean, just pick Taimu off before he got his res up. Oh no, but he respawns and reses 3 people.
So strong, man. The respawn res is powerful. This isn't the first time we've seen that on this map, but that's why when you're attacking, you just have to expend that extra effort at the end of the objective. Don't forget, once you do actually kill everyone, of course, you basically can choke the door, so it becomes infinitely harder to defend. But until you get to that point, the res is just so powerful.
And this is a scrappy fight here. It's really hard to attack this point because the spawn is so close and your spawn is so far away on the attacking team. It just means you really need like super decisive fights to actually win, especially when they go like quick tanks like D.Va. Like I think Mystic just switched to D.Va there, but then switched off to Reinhardt because he realized, oh, we're actually holding this.
Wow, this is interesting. Valutaha actually with his ultimate available on McCree switches to D.Va. And now we have, oh, Quad actually spotting him from up above there, but we have a little bit of a more hard econ position now, and that's interesting. Double D.Va sort of towards the finish here. What's the plan here really for Fnatic?
I feel like he might have made a bit of a mistake and lost his ult when he was anticipating having to charge the cart.
Well, yeah, I went into his first-person view knowing that McCree ults are going to be great when Valutaha is on it, and then I went into his first person, and all of a sudden he was D.Va, and I went, that can't be right, but I think that's exactly what he did. Kaboom in the middle of that point there. Oh,
Fnatic just lost Morty, and K1ck has res. This is going to be really tough for Fnatic to win here, especially so close to spawn.
Yeah, Taimu's going to be able to res if necessary. All 6 at the moment of Team K1ck are alive, and no, they do successfully defend there. So
there we go. We got that tie. That
yeah, this is the first time I've seen a tie on, I want to say, on a broadcast match on a tournament I've watched. I haven't watched every single one, but I didn't see one in Fish Sticks. I didn't see one in AlphaCast. There's the High Noon we caught the tail end of earlier. Pow pow. Very, very nice. So we have got a tie there on Gibraltar.